what it was happening. Okay. Same as, let me come. The next operation is what now here? Okay. Suppose if I'm using in place of, okay, row number function, suppose I was given rank function, I'm giving. And come back to here. So if I will take alias names here. My alias names are, for example, ranks. And from EMP table. So rank function, how it was give it or how it was assigning ranking numbers, observe carefully. So here partition I'm not using in my query. There is no partition. So order, first sorting your data in big to small. Okay, right. Now we can see the 5000, the partition number and rank number 1. Okay, 5001. Yet 3000, 3000, same rank number 2. Same rank number 2. But tell me, after two rank number here, what we are expecting the next rank number here? 3. We are expecting the next rank number is how much here? 3. But it was showing 4. So it was skipped. In the same pattern here also 1250, 1250. 1250, 1250, rank number is 10. But what next we are expecting here? 11. But it was showing how much, guys? 12. Okay, now? So every duplicate repetition, it will be skipped. The next rank number will be skipped. Okay, so that is going to be happen in this. Okay, same as if I'm using partitions here. So if I'm seeing partitions here and same partition, so but rank function will be changed here. So what is your rank? Okay, now? Now in this case, observe. So here also same thing is going to be happen. Okay, partitions wise. So first your data will be divided into partition and the partition data sorting. On sorting, then rank numbers are allowed here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, the rank number is allowed. Next, if you go to 20th partition of data, so first 20 partition and partition data sorting after rank numbers. Here rank number C, 3000, 3000, it will take a first rank employees in 20th department and 2975. Okay, second rank is skip 3 and this is 4 and this is 5. Okay, this is what. And same as when come to dense underscore rank function, you can see. So first individual rows, if I'm using dense underscore rank function, so I can write dense underscore rank. So what it was happening, you can see. So carefully observe. First your data sorting here. After sorting, your ranking numbers are assigned. So 5001, 3000, 3002, and 2 after. I'm getting what now, guys? Here 3. Got it, my point now? And 2 after. We're getting the point is what number? 3. So 3 again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 after 10, 11, 12. So there is no hiding of this. There is no hiding in this. Okay. In the same pattern, suppose if I want to use my, okay, the partition keyword, if I'm using, so I can apply this. Okay, dense underscore rank function. And now we can find out here. 1 second, guys. Dense underscore rank function. Okay. Ranks. And see. So here also it will be finding. Okay. And 20th also you can observe. And next 30. Okay, now. So partition data sorting. After sorting on data, rank functions are allowed. But here very clear. So 3000, 3000 duplicate. So duplicate means the rank number 1. Then 1 after we are taking what now? 2. Okay, in the same pattern, At 1250, 1254. The 4 after it will take a 6. So dense underscore rank function will provide what now? Accuracy here. Okay. Now we can see. So this is what ranking functions are, how it was working. So first I will show you without partition by class. Okay. So how it was working here. So now this is what, and I'm just going to avoid this here in place of this entire the things I'm going to using. First function, analytical function is row number. Okay, row number. So without a partition by. And here I will show this. Okay, row numbers. And the second one is, so here I will take here rank function. And this partition by department number is not there. And ranks. And the next one is called as what not dense rank. And this is I removed here. Okay, right. These are without the partitions. Okay, directly you can go to right here. Okay, now right. So now this is without same as if I want to go for with the partitions. With the partitions, okay, how it was working here upside. So with partition, okay. Now the first of all, the same thing I just go to take now. And first I want to avoid this row underscore number function. And here I want to say row numbers. And remaining partition by I'm using here. So next one is rank function. And here also partition I'm using. And the next one is dense rank. Okay. So these are the partitions and without partitions. Okay. So now my question I'm asking to you. What is my question here? Example. Write a query to display. Write a query to display employees. Okay. So who are getting the third highest salary, who are getting the third highest salary, who are getting the third highest salary from each job wise, from each job wise. Okay, now so from each job wise, I need to find out my highest salary by using inline view subquery statement, inline view statement along with the dense underscore rank function. Okay, so inline view already we know now. Inline view already we know now. Okay, right. So what is inline view? Providing a select query, okay, in place of table name is called as a inline view. So here also my requirement is what now? I want to get my third highest salary from each job wise. Okay, by using of dense underscore rank function, I want to find out. Okay, so how we can write here? Carefully observe. Select star from off, because inline view I'm writing here off. So what I want to say, select. Okay, so EMP number, E name. sal, and jobs wise na, so job, after that sal. Okay, from emp table, and before that I want to use what now, dense rank. I want to use dense underscore rank function, dense underscore rank function over over, and here I'm saying, so partition by, now tell me, I want it from each job wise, I'm asking. Each job wise means, okay, the partition clause, I want to apply on which column? Jobs column or salary column? Yes, job column wise. Because partitions I have to apply on a job column. And salary column, what it was applied here? Descending order. Because sorting. Understand now? So partition by class we are applying on job column, and order by we are applying on salary column. Okay. So partition by job. So order by sal with the descending keyword. And then I will show as a ranks from EMP table. Okay, up to here, I just close my entire inline view subquery. And what I'm saying here, which where condition? Where condition what now? Third highest salary I wanted. So third highest means my ranks. Ranks is called as what? Alias term. Ranks is equals to 3. Okay, because I wanted third highest salary. So that means rank number 3. Now you can see. Mm. From EMP is wrong here. Okay, I just come out. Dense partition. Partition by job. Order by sal. Desk. Okay, I'm showing as a ranks from EMP up to your close. This is select start from table name. Condition where ranks is equals to 3. So now you can see. So in each job, third rank employees details are, that means third highest salary employees details are. We got it now. Come on, guys. Okay, right. So in clerk, third highest salary name is James. He's a third rank person. In manager, okay, clerk, he was the third highest salary person. And salesman, Ward and Martin. And these two people's salaries are same. And third highest salary employee. So like we can go to find out here particular position of employee salaries. Okay, we can find out particular position of employee salaries from each department's numbers, or each department's number wise, each job wise. Okay, like you can go to find out here. Same as I will give one example. Can you try in the same pattern? Write a query to display employees. Okay, display employees. Display display the senior most employee, which is senior means, so for example, I will ask you second senior most employee, second senior most employees. Okay, na? Second senior most employees from each department number wise. Okay, by using inline view with the dense underscore rank function. Okay, na? Ah. So who I wanted here? Second senior most employee I wanted. Okay, right. All of you try this. Already I was given third. How to find a third highest salary by using of dense rank and inline view. Same I wanted second senior most employee. So can you try? Yes. So take 5 minutes of time. So I will give 5 minutes of time. So to try it now. So to try it once. Okay. Right. Yes. Take 5 minutes of time. Come on. Okay, so your time is over. Right. Okay, na? So same as the same whatever we did, same as here. Okay, na? Right. So now we will take here, here observe. So how to write now? Select a star from offer, select EMP number, E name, comma job, and here not job, here department number wise. And what I need to take higher dates. So I want to compare with the higher date. Okay, now? So higher date, and we are using dense underscore rank function over. Next, I have to give you a partition by department number wise partitions, order by cell, order by not cell. What is this? Higher date. Uh, so higher date, and that I will show as ranks. Okay, from EMP table and close. This is entire your inline view subquery statement, and after we are writing where, so ranks is equals to second senior most, so 2. So in department number 10, the second senior most employee is a king. Department number 20, the second senior most employee is called a Jones. The department number 30, the second senior most employee is what now? Ward. Okay, now? So like your analytical functions, we can use to finding like this, and to use under inline view statements, you can use it. Okay, now? So these are complete your analytical functions. Okay, and this 1 second. Okay, right. And the next one is, guys, here. The next topic. So you're observed. In early classes, we discuss, guys, here databases are okay. What kind of advantages are there? Databases means okay. So there is so many advantages, like we discuss duplicates or restrictions. We discuss yes or no, like data redundancy, data inconsistency problems, retrieval, indexing problems, data integrity problem, data security problems, yes or no? So these are all are, can you remember in the early classes we discussed, these are the some drawbacks of flat files. Okay. And in this flat files, one of the problem what we said is security problem. because when you want to store your data into books and papers or flat files, there is no secure for your data. And if any confidential data when I want to use, so that confidential data is also not a secure. Okay, but whereas come to databases, why we are using nowadays means this is not only for data storages, data processing, data sharing. Okay, not only for this, even though we can go to apply here what now. Okay, what we want to apply here, so security is also one of the big factor, okay, why the people was using databases. Understand my point? Why the people are using databases means one more reason is what, no, not only for data storage, along with the data storages, okay, so we have a security also. Okay, so but how, sir, how the databases are providing security for our database information? Okay, now, so those we will discuss now, the security concepts. Okay, right. So that is what we called as a database security. Okay, now database security. So now you are observing almost all databases. Okay, almost in real time, whatever the databases are there. Okay, like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL. Okay, Ingres, Informix, Teradata, MaxDB, PostgreSQL, so DB2, Sybase. Okay, so any databases or any database in real time, you can see every database is going to be follow it here. The two types of security mechanisms. Okay, now how many types means the following two types of security mechanisms they follow. Okay, what are those? Means that okay. So what I'm saying here, all databases are supporting the following two types of the following two types of security mechanisms. Okay, mechanisms. So what are the security mechanisms? Those are those are first one we called as guys here. First one we called as here authentication. We called first one we called as a authentication, and second one we called as here authorization. We called second one we called as what now? Authorization. So authentication, authorization, these are the two security mechanisms. Almost every database is going to be follow it. Okay. Uh, so now we will check it out. What is authentication? What is authorization? Authentication, what it will do, how I can use this, and authorization, how we can use it. Okay, now. So now first one we will go for authentication now. So come back to in the authentication mode. Okay, in authentication, carefully observe. Authentication is nothing but guys here to verify user credentials. To verify user credentials. Here, what is the mean by user credentials means? User credentials are nothing but okay, user ID and a password. Okay, na? User ID and a password. So to verify user credentials, okay, before before connecting before connecting to Oracle database server. And now tell me guys here, every day when I'm going to open my Oracle SQL plus Oracle application, if I open, are you directly going to connect it or else you are going to be enter user ID password? Come on. Yes. So we are compulsory every day. Can you find out here? Whenever I was come and open my SQL Plus, okay, when I open my Oracle application, so what it was happening every day, I'm going to enter first MyDB 11 a.m. user ID and the password. So if you identify every day, you can understand that. Okay, now so that is what we called as a authentication. So authentication means what now? It's not like that user cannot directly interacting. Okay, now so whenever you just open your SQL Plus, when you open your SQL Plus, you can't directly connect it. Okay, so after open your SQL Plus tool, then later it was asking to me enter username and password. So whenever the user will enter username and password, and those username passwords will be verified by your server, and once it will be valid, then it will give a permissions to you to connecting to server. So this is a first level of security. So that means what you understand. So who will interacting and who will work on Oracle means who will have a authentication permissions. That means which user is having user ID and password. Oracle user ID and password. That's called Oracle account. So who was there? Oracle account. Those people can go and connecting to your database first. So simple logic. For example, without user ID and password, can I log in into my Gmail? Can I log in into Facebook? Come on, guys. No, it's impossible. Okay, na? It's a impossible here. Okay, so same as here also, when I want to work on my Oracle, first I need to log in. Okay, so your login is called as what now? Authentication we called. Login is nothing but what we called authentication we called. So this authentication, okay, the mechanism will be followed by your databases. And what is authentication? To check user credentials, okay, before connecting or before login into system. That is what. And now, so okay, sir, we understand authentication, but authentication means what I said, user credentials I need to verify. So credentials means user ID, password. So these credentials are created by who in real time? Okay, anybody guessing? So user ID, passwords are created by the which person is created in real time? User. So myself, I can create a very good. Database administrators are created. User is no user is not having any choice, any right to create my own user account, my own user Oracle account password. I'm not created. That is only the permissions are having by in real time database admins. DBA persons are there now. Those are created. In real time, who will be created? Those are created. Database administrators are created. Okay, now. So now, so that means what I am saying here, these user ID and password, these user ID and password are created by database administrators only. Okay, database administrators only, they will be created. But a normal person, he can't create. Understand now? And how we will create it? Already I'm showing in my early classes. I think all of you remember. So how to create a user and password? Anybody remember it? How to create a new user and password in Oracle? What is the syntax? Come on. What is the syntax for creation of new user and password? Yes, very good. So administrator created. So now what is the syntax? Okay. Mm. Here the question is how to create it a user name and or a user ID or name how to create username and password. What is the syntax here? Hmm. Our syntax is create username identified by password. Okay, na? Right. So in this, already we know, I already show you how to create. Okay, some example. Suppose are you create user, okay, u1 identified by password u1. Okay, na? So created. So now tell me guys here, after user creation, one new user is created here. Now tell me, this new user can directly connecting to your Oracle database. This new user can directly connecting to your Oracle database. No. Okay. We are not connected. Then what you want to need first? Yes. We need to take a grant permission. We want to take a grant permission. Okay. Suppose what I'm saying here, after user connected, then he will try to connect. Okay. It was asking enter. So username. Okay. Then we are passing. Okay. U1 by U1. If I'm giving what it was happen, it was showing error. Yes or no? It was showing error. So error and not connected. We are unable to connect to Oracle. Okay, some error is coming to you. Why, sir, error is coming to you means, sir, this person is not have a grant permissions. This person is not have a grant permissions. So that means whenever this user want to connect to Oracle database, he must have a permission. Okay, which permission? Granting permissions. But that granting permissions, again, who will give it here? Come on. Who will give it here again? Again, database administrators are give it. So database administrators are how they will give it? That permissions are called as a authorization we called. Okay. That permissions we called as what now? Authorization. That means, so this above user, okay. So I'm taking here U1 user, okay, unable to connect to Oracle database server because U1 user, okay, because user U1 is not having permissions, is not having which permissions connect, okay, connect permission. Yes or no? So user 1 is not having any, okay, connect permissions here. So that already we knows that. Okay, so here user U1 unable to connect to Oracle database server because of reason user U1 is not having connect permissions. Okay, so now this permissions we want to take, and those permissions whatever the administrators will give it here, that is called as a authorization permissions we called. What we called here authorization we called. So what is the mean by authorization? Authorization is nothing but to give permissions, okay, to user, to give permissions to user to perform some operations, over database. Okay, now that is called a authorization. We called to give permissions to user to perform some operations over databases. Okay, now, but these authorization permissions also, who will give it here? Ah, these permissions, these permissions are also are also giving by are also giving by database administrators only. Database administrators only. But how, sir? How these people? How the database administrators will give it this? Uh giving by administrators only. How it was means? Okay, by using. Okay, by using. Okay, by using DCL commands. By using which language commands here? DCL language commands. Okay, as of now, we discuss DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands, TCL commands. These are over. And the last language in SQL, DCL language. So this DCL language commands, we will discuss now. Okay, now. So giving by administrator by using DCL language commands. Understand now? And your DCL language commands are, what are those here? First one, grant command. Second one is called as what? Come on, revoke command. So these are the two commands now in DSL language commands. Yes or no? Come on. Okay. Right. So these are what now? DSL language commands grant and revoke. So now let me see what is grant and what is revoke. So grant is nothing but, guys, here simply we can give it here. This command is used here. This command is used to grant permissions, to grant or to grant permissions to users. Okay, this is what. And what is the syntax of this grant command here? The grant command syntax is, what is the syntax? Grant. And here I want to take your privilege name. Okay, privilege means rights. Which right are you giving to user? Privilege name means rights. Okay, now. So grant privilege name. Okay, to whom? To user name. So this syntax clear, all of you? Come on, guys. Is it clear now? Okay. So grant privilege name to username. So by using of this grant syntax, then user, that means administrators are giving permissions to users. This is what. What about a revoke? So revoke is nothing but what, guys, here? How the database administrators are giving permissions to, okay, to users. How we will give it permissions to user? Same as, okay, na, same as the database administrators are having a right. They also have a right to cancel your permissions also. My point is getting now? What I'm saying here, how the administrators are having a rights to give a granting permissions, same as they have a right to cancel your permission. Then how they can cancel? By using of revoke command. Okay, so that means I'm writing this command is used to cancel, okay, to cancel permission, to cancel permissions of user, permissions of users. Okay, now this is, and what is the syntax of this revoke command? So it's very simple, revoke, and which permissions are you given here? That permissions again I want to cancel. So privilege. Privilege means permission. Privilege name, and from, okay, from here user name. Okay, because here granting permissions to user. To, here I'm using to, giving to, and here cancel permissions from user. Okay, here from keyword. So taking permissions from user, granting permissions to user. My point understand now? Hmm. So these are the grant and revoke syntaxes. Okay. So these are the main points, database securities we called. So how it was? Authentication, authorizations. Authentication, checking off your user credentials before connecting to server. And these authentications are created by database administrators in real world. Okay, and how to create username, I was a syntax and some example. But after user is created, this user is unable to connect your Oracle because of reason this user is not having any permissions. And these connectivity permissions, creating table permissions, okay, now inserting data permissions, these are all who will give it again? Database administrators are give it. But database administrators are how they will give it by using of authorization permissions. By using of authorizations. Okay. By using of authorization mechanism, they will give permissions. So that's why authorizations, what we said, to give permissions to the user to perform some operations. Your operations means what now? Like a connectivity is a one operation. Creating table is a operation. Okay. Inserting data is a operation. Updating, deleting, selecting. Okay, now so creating views, creating synonyms. So these are all are called as operations, and these operations will take a permissions now. Okay, now right. And these authorization permissions also who will give it? Again, administrator. But administrators how they will give it? By using of DCL language commands. Understand now? And these DCL language commands are two types: grant and revoke. Grant means what I said, granting permissions to user. This is the syntax the database administrators are using to granting permission. And same as they can cancel also. Okay. So when they want to cancel, this is a syntax, they will be cancel their permissions. Okay. Now, so these are the just theoretically I was explained to you. Okay. But tomorrow I will show you practically how to do. Okay. I will give some practical examples how these securities are having. Okay. Are you clear now? Yes. So tomorrow we will see practical examples on this. Okay. Now? Okay, guys. So right, guys. Thank you. I stop it here. Thank you so much. And having any queries, stay there. If there is no queries, log out.